Hey everybody, Dennis here. This is kind of a spontaneous video. It's the 23rd of January. It's a Sunday. I had an experience at church today. I don't normally go to church. I decided that I was going to go back, and I found a decent church. And so I'm committed to plugging myself in there. And today was my first day back. I was going there some months ago. And stopped, but I've gone back and I'm going to keep going back. I had a good experience there today that I want to tell you about in order to glorify God. But first I want to tell you that after this great experience that I had, I received news about somebody that I care about very deeply that has made choices based on the evil age that we live in, devastating choices. I'm not going to go into it, but I'm just want to tell you that I am so angry at the devil right now. If you follow me, you know that I'm always talking about the fact that the cosmos are at war. God is at war. We, as God's children, are at war with the evil powers and principalities of this age, the powers of darkness in the air, and all the people that follow that darkness. We're surrounded by horrible darkness, and people are falling to it every day, willingly choosing the evil that this age has to offer. Rather than choosing life and light, they choose darkness and death. And so I got this news about a loved one, and I'm devastated and I'm angry, and I will make the devil pay for this. He will pay because I am above him. He's not above me. I'm above him. And I'm in a business of taking the devil down and kicking his gates in and taking out what he's stolen. So how am I going to do that today? How am I going to deal the devil a black eye today? I'll tell you how, by glorifying God. So I've been walking in divine healing and divine health for the last 3 or 4 years. I've always believed in it, but I've made a concerted effort in the last 3 or 4 years to learn about it and learn how to walk in it. And I've been doing that. I've had a number of health issues healed, or if they weren't completely, some have been completely healed, some have just seen improvement, and others that you would expect to see further deterioration. I have not seen further deterioration, but I've had a few that they're like sticking points where they just don't seem to get better. They don't stop me from doing anything like they used to, but I'm kind of up till today, it was kind of in a stuck place. So I went to this church. They had ministry at the front afterwards, and I went forward, and there was the several ministers there praying for people, and there was one young woman. She didn't have anybody standing in front of her, so I went to her, and I said, "Do you believe in healing?" She said, "Yes." And I said, "Well, I do too, and I've been getting healing, but I need somebody to stand with me in agreement for prayer and for healing, for the remainder of the things that remain in my body." And she said, "Is it your legs?" And I said, "That's one of the things. Yes, my legs have been very weak." She said, "Well, I saw that from the hips down, your legs were encased in a block of ice, metaphorically speaking." This is in the spirit, obviously. I'm not walking around with a block of ice around my hips. So I said, "Well, did you ask God what that specifically means, or what is there anything more I need to know about it?" She said, "No, we'll just pray for the healing." I said, "I want you to ask God if he has any wisdom or knowledge for me about that block of ice, if it's due to anything that I need to correct or whatever." So she very astutely called over a male member of the ministry team and had him praying for me while she sought the Lord. And I got healed. My legs are healed. I went on a walk afterwards. I haven't been able to run in some time. No spring in my legs. They're just weak, and that's gone. And I was able to run. I'm able to jump up and down, and able to walk at a brisk pace that I haven't been able to walk in some time. And so I'm healed. Praise God. I got healed, and that's a black eye to the devil. And by the way, the woman said that, after I was prayed for her, she said she didn't hear anything from God, but she saw little pint-sized angels, lots of them, with ice picks chipping away the ice around my legs. And I'd never heard of a pint-sized angel, but I guess an angel can be any size it wants to be to get the job done, right? They can be as big or as small as they need to be. So that's my praise for God today. I'm glorifying God today because God still heals. God still acts in the lives of men and women who serve him. He answers prayer. He's going to answer my prayer concerning this loved one of mine who has stepped into darkness and death rather than life and light. He's going to answer my prayer concerning that person. He's going to answer all my prayers, whereas I am endeavoring to take the devil down. I guess I'm just going to end it right there. Expect me to glorify God more and more every day because I am determined to kick the devil's butt. He is not going to get away with this, and he's going to be sorry he ever came against any member of any of my loved ones. Have a blessed day. I love you all. I would love to hear your feedback.